Top 7 African Tribes Traditions. From the San people of South Africa all the way up to the Berbers in Morocco, Africa is the origin of myriad tribes. In fact, there's estimated to be about 3,000. With so many unique groups comes quite a few fascinating tribal traditions. Some we'll never know about, but others we've been lucky enough to catch a glimpse of. These 7 tribal traditions are just a small part of what makes the people of Africa so spellbindingly colorful. If you're interested in knowing more about this mysterious world, then please keep watching. Number 1. The courtship dance of the Wadabe. The Wadabe, also called the Mbororo, meaning those who live in cattle camps, are a small subgroup of the larger Fulani ethnic group living in many parts of West and Central Africa, stretching from the Senegal to the Sudan. They are nomadic cattle herders, always on the move in search of greener pastures and usually not staying longer than a few days in one given place. At the end of September, just after the rainy season, and before spreading out in small family bands into all 4 corners of the Sahel, clans of the nomadic Wadabe tribe gather collectively to celebrate their traditional Garawol festival. It is a time to socialize, hold tribal meetings, baptize babies, barter over dowries, and help each other out if needed. But above all, it is an opportunity for the young to meet, date, mate, and marry. Birds do it, bees do it. We're talking, of course, about a courtship dance. The Garawol is an annual ritual and competition that sees young men dressed up in elaborate ornamentation and traditional face paint and gather in lines to dance and sing. The goal? To get the attention of one of the judges, a marriageable young woman. In this particular tribe, the male beauty ideals is all about bright eyes and teeth, so men will often roll their eyes and bare their teeth to show off their sex appeal. Number 2. The lip plates of the Mursi. The Mursi tribe of Ethiopia is one of the last tribes in Africa where it's the norm for women to wear large pottery or wooden plates in their lowest lips. When a Mursi girl reaches the age of 15 or 16, her lower lip is cut by her mother or another older woman in the settlement. The cut is held open by a wooden plug for about 3 months while it heals. Mursi members are rather egalitarian, which means girls are never forced to have their lip pierced. It's a totally personal choice. Of course, 16 is the prime age for peer pressure no matter your culture, and this is often the reason girls opt for the lip plate. It appears to be up to the individual girl to decide how far to stretch the lip by inserting progressively larger plugs over a period of several months. Some, by no means all, girls preserve until their lips can take plates of 12 centimeters or more in diameter. Girls and boys also pierce their ears. In terms of the risk of infection, piercing and stretching of the earlobes is of a similar risk, and since this is practiced by both sexes, there is some gender equality there. Number 3. The bull jumping of the Hamar. Ethiopia's Hamar tribe, also known as the Hammer tribe, made up mostly of pastoralists who respect and treasure their cattle, has a rather athletic initiation ritual. Forget cow tipping. This tradition is all about the art of bull jumping. Bull jumping is a 3-day rite of passage that all boys must partake in, and it's extremely important for the dignity of both the initiate and his family. The initiate must walk over 15 castrated bulls that have been rubbed in dung to make their backs slippery, which makes the task much tougher. If he fails, he'll have to wait a whole year to try again. And if he succeeds, it means he's ready to marry a girl of his parents' choosing and to raise his own children and cattle. Number 4. The Red Ochre of Heba. The women of this iconic Namibian tribe are known for their beautiful red-tinged skin and hair. The reason for this rich color? A homemade paste of butter, fat, and red ochre, known as ochise. Girls in the tribe start using ochise as soon as they're old enough to care for their own hygiene. There has long been speculations around the exact origins of the practice, with many people claiming it acts as sun protection or insect repellent. But the Himba tribe says it's purely for aesthetic reasons, effectively a traditional makeup they apply every morning in the same way we'd slap on a lick of mascara and lipstick. Number 5. The spitting of the Maasai. The Maasai people of Kenya and northern Tanzania view spitting as a form of blessing and a sign of respect. Tribes people use spitting to greet or say goodbye to friends, clinch a bargain, or to wish someone good luck. Two friends greeting each other will spit in their palms before shaking hands. When a baby is born, family members will spit on the child to wish him or her a long life and good luck. Spitting is also customary on a daughter's wedding day, where her father will spit on her forehead to wish her a blessed union. Spitting among the Maasai, who often lead a semi-nomadic life, is seen as a cultural norm, although many anthropologists have condemned it, as there is the tendency to spread diseases throughout the tribe. Number 6. The healing dance of the sun. Of all the tribal traditions, this one is arguably the most magical. For the San people of South Africa, Namibia, Botswana, and Angola, dance is considered a sacred power. One of their most integral tribal traditions is the trance dance, also known as the healing dance. The whole community comes together around a fire for several hours or even an entire night, led by healers and elders. The healers dance around the fire, chant, and hyperventilate until they induce a power trance-like state. In this state, they are granted access to the spirit world and are often able to walk over fire. The San healers aren't just doing this to cure physical illnesses in their community, but they also attempt to expel what they call star sickness, a force that causes jealousy, anger, and arguments. And finally, number 7. The wedding ceremony of the Ndebele. Like every other culture, they get married and give birth, but what makes them stand out is that in Ndebele, a wedding is celebrated in 3 stages and can take several days. The first stage is Labola for the bride. This is paid in installments with both money and livestock. The second stage is a 2-week separation of the bride, during which other women teach the bride how to be a good wife, and the third stage is completed when the bride has her first child. The Ndebele wedding ceremony is all about the bride, and her attire puts Western white dresses to shame. This, in most parts, is thanks to her future mother-in-law and the prettiest of all tribal traditions. The groom's mother creates a jokolo for the bride, an apron made of goat skin and decorated with gorgeous, colorful beads. The jokolo is worn by all married women at the wedding ceremony and is representative of a mother surrounded by her children. On their wedding day, the groom performs a ceremony in honor of his new wife, giving her thanks and credit for everything she's done for him in their time together.